Hello guys, my name is Philip, and it's gonna be my 5 months update now. So I have listed some NoFap effects that pretty much everyone gets, including me, and I just wanna tell you guys how they have increased or decreased, or like what I've been noticing with those in the last 30 days, because a lot has happened in the last 30 days for me. So much that I just can't remember everything. And it's kind of weird to think that this day 124, my expectations versus reality video, the one that has like the most views by far of my videos now, that I actually posted that one after the 4 months update. Because it sort of feels like that's forever ago. That feels like years ago. And at the same time it sort of feels like really recent. I don't know, it's so weird. But I guess you also get this feeling sometimes that if you just do so much, if so much happens in your life, time goes really slow and fast at the same time. Like you look back at what just happened. That was just a freaking lot, and time went really fast because there was a lot of stuff happening and you were having fun. You know, time flies when you're having fun. But at the same time, there's so many memories, there's so many different things that has happened that it feels long. Like it feels short and it feels long at the same time. It's really weird. And that's sort of how I feel. That's sort of how I feel about the last 30 days for me, because it's just so much. And it's this music festival as well, and the psychedelic experiences, all of this crazy shit that went on that festival. It was one of the most insane experiences of my life. I've listed the NoFap effects, and I wrote down female attraction, awareness, energy, horniness, social anxiety, and masculinity. Now, I want to start with female attraction. It has been going up, but they've been going up with the women that I already know. I haven't really noticed any female attraction around female strangers. I don't notice any women like looking over their shoulders as I walk by, or like telling their friends that they think I'm cute and I sort of overhear it or anything like that. I've never experienced that. Maybe because women don't want to fuck 19-year-olds. They want to have the big guys, I guess. I'm just kidding. But yeah, no, I haven't noticed any of that. But the women that I already know, I've noticed quite a bit of female attraction with them. My sous chef, actually, out of everyone, started flirting with me at this one party that we had, which was like the goodbye party for me and the 2 other apprentices that worked at this restaurant, because we were done at that restaurant and we were done with the apprenticeship. We had a test and everything, and that was our last day at the last week, and we had a party to sort of celebrate it, and she started flirting with me in this party, and it was kind of weird, kind of creepy actually, because I don't like her very much. And she's my sous chef. It's like, what the fuck. But also like is this other girl who's also an apprentice. She's starting to act really weird around me. It's like every time, at any time that I do something that she doesn't like, she gets really upset about it. Because that's the thing. If you really like someone, and that person you like does something that you don't approve of, that makes you upset because you get sort of disappointed of that person that you like. And it seems to me like she likes me, and therefore she acts really weird if I'm doing something that she might not like, or I'm saying something that she thinks is bad or anything like that. Like she started acting really weird when I do these things, and it's almost like she sort of expects a lot from me, or likes me in a way, or I don't fucking know. It's just this vibe that I get from her, that she's really attracted to me, and also kind of maybe she's acting weird to get attention from me, or she wants me to respond in a certain way, or I don't fucking know. But there's a certain attraction there that I can definitely sense. But she's also she's also a real fucking tease and a man-eater. She's a really bad, evil man-eater. So no, I'm not giving into that. I'm not getting in a relationship with her. No fucking way, because she knows how to play her cards, and she knows how to eat men. And that scares the shit out of me. But I have the level of self-control now to not end up doing stupid white knight shit for women, buy things for women that they don't need, or I don't fucking know, like just help them with shit that they can do themselves. I don't know, like I can't find like really good examples, but just like white knight shit, I guess. If you know what I mean by that. I don't do that for women anymore. It's just a thing of the past. I'm not gonna do it for her, even though she's a really professional man-eater. She knows how to get men to do that thing, those things, and it's fucking scary. But no, not me, not happening. Also, this last girl, who's also a girl that I know. They're all women that I already know. She's also noticing, like, she keeps like teasing me a little bit, and then I don't know, I like to flirt back when women do this, because I'm not the kind of fapster not to be like really off women and doing hard mode and not giving into lust, stuff like that. So yeah, I like to flirt a little bit back, and we're having a lot of fun with it, and she seems to like it. I actually caught her blushing once. I was like, "Are you blushing?" And she's like, "No, not at all." And yeah, so I made her blush. I don't know, I just tickled her and slapped her ass and did a little bit of that. So you know, that's how I like to do it. And we were just like running around. It was at work, and it wasn't a lot to do. She just like teased me by like pinching my ass. I think that's what she did. She like pinched my ass, and I was like, "Are you teasing me?" She's like, "No." And I just ran after her, and I don't know, just grabbed her and slapped her ass, and having a lot of fun with that. And today actually, which has been like the first day that I've been off. I was supposed to be off this whole week, but people just got sick, so I had to work 6 days in a row. And this one day that I'm actually off, she sent me a text message asking me like, "Are you working tomorrow?" And that's like the one day I'm off, and she already misses me. Like, what the hell is going on? So I guess she sort of misses me. And no, but she's I don't know, I don't really like her that much, to be completely honest. It's just, you know, when I get these signals from women, I like to flirt back and just see what the response is. I feel like I've been getting quite positive responses from her. Awareness. Now, awareness, I mean sort of the ability to focus on several different things at the same time. The ability to just be in the moment and just know what's going on. It's been sort of the same as it was back in Copenhagen. I talked about this in one of my videos, where I just woke up this one morning and I just felt completely aware. It was just a strange feeling of extreme awareness. I still have that, but it's just sort of plateaued. Like, I haven't gotten any more of it, not really any less of it either. I'm still just as much as in the moment as I was back then, in like day 110 something. So yeah, awareness, not really much more to say about that, to be completely honest. The energy is still going up. That's the weird thing, because I thought that had sort of plateaued. As I said in the amped up video, man, it's still increasing, and I haven't even worked out that much lately, and it's just just piling up, and I I can't sit still, I can't do nothing, like it's impossible for me. So, you know, I was at work these 6 days in a row and I was just boom, 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 you know, amped as fuck. Even though I worked 6 days in a row, I wasn't drained at the 6th day. So no energy has not gone down, despite the use of drugs. Ooh, at the festival. For all of you who might be concerned about that, and I'm sort of turning into this unhealthy junkie who's just shooting heroin on the street. No, it's not gonna happen. You all are concerned for no reason. I'm still amped as fuck. I'm still working out. I'm still doing all these things. I'm still eating healthy. No, I'm not surrendering to drugs or anything. The horniness is unfortunately going up. It's going fucking through the roof, and I think that's because I haven't worked out so much lately. But I'm gonna do that now that I'm off for so long. The thing is, I thought I was gonna be off this week, and I just got like call after call, like, can you help, can you help, can I help? So I was like waking up kind of late, and I was gonna work out, but then I got a call like, we need you at work, like 6 days in a row, so I couldn't fucking work out. But now I'm actually off, I think, unless somebody gets a fucking flu again, or I don't fucking know. Until I'm not off, I'm off, I guess, for like 3 months now. So yeah, I'm gonna work out a shit ton, really push it to the limit. I'm gonna try to break records on bench press and deadlift and everything, just fucking kick some ass in the gym for the next 3 months now. And that's also gonna bring the horniness, or the cravings, as they say, down, as it does. Now the horniness is not overwhelming, it's just every single morning, like before I get on with my day, in the morning when I wake up, all I think about is sex. I'm gonna be honest, like, it's all sex. So nah, that's not really good. But I'm gonna do something about it. I'm gonna work out, probably meditate and do stuff like that as well. And of course I'm not gonna masturbate. Fucking no way. Social anxiety is next to none, and the music festival that I was on greatly helped with this. And I want to talk about something that happened in the beginning of the festival that I think is just a sort of description of NoFap's superpowers, I guess. It was the beginning of the festival, it was before the first DJ set, and me and my friend and his friends, we were 5 people in total. We were just like hanging around, talking, and this one chick, like, she was, you know, under the influence of several different things. I would assume mainly alcohol and MDMA. She seemed like it was alcohol and MDMA. Maybe some shrooms. Like, she was laughing a lot. But anyways, she was kind of drugged out. She wasn't like completely fucked, but she was like really, like really happy, like extremely happy. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, me and my sort of group, we were just talking, and like, she came over and she was like, she sort of overheard some of our jokes, and she thought we were really funny, so she just walked over to us and she started talking to us about nothing and everything at the same time. And we were just joking along, and she was laughing a lot, and we were just laughing at her because she was just fucking laughing her ass off over the weirdest comments. And yeah, I remember this one really politically incorrect joke that one guy pulled. That was like, we were around like real like vegan hippies, and that was just one of those jokes that you don't tell around those kinds of people. And I just remember it vaguely. No, I can't remember exactly what the joke was, but it was just this extremely politically incorrect, like, non-hippie joke, I guess, that that he pulled, and she even thought that was fucking hilarious. And she really liked this hat that I had on. That was it was a woolen hat. It was really thick and like furry, and it had rainbow colors on it. And two like pockets to put your hands in. Like these long ears and then like pockets for hands. Yeah, I just used it at the rave because I thought it was kind of cool, kind of psytrance style. And she really liked it, and she said, "Wow, this is an amazing hat." And she started talking about like she owned a shop that sells these hats. And she really liked that hat, and she started touching the hat. And I remember one of the guys, one of my friends' friends, said something like, "Yeah, he's a handsome guy," and she said like, "Yeah, he is." And I was like, "Whoa!" And she was, by the way, she was stunning hot. Like she was fucking babe, like babe status, 11 out of 10, gold chick. And she said like, "Yeah, he is kind of handsome," and I was like, "Ooh." And she, by the way, also she had a boyfriend, which made it even more scary. Now here's what I did. I just gave her a hug. Right after she agreed that I was handsome or whatever, I just gave her a hug, like a really, really tight, intimate hug. Here's the sort of point that I'm trying to make. If I was still jerking it every day, if I was still systematically destroying my own confidence by jerking off to alpha male dudes fucking hot chicks every day, if I was still destroying myself that way, I wouldn't have the balls to even look her in the eyes. Because she was, one, fucking hot as fuck. Like, gorgeous looking. And two, she already had a boyfriend. Now I was completely sober, she was not, but I was completely sober. So there was no liquor courage, there was no MDMA superpowers, there were nothing of that. Just fucking pure me, sober, doing that to like the hottest babe ever. And I just nothing more than that ever happened, but it was just like I just wanted to say that, to say like I'm not scared anymore. I'm not scared of that. And also, yeah, as I was talking about, the social anxiety, that is a part of that. That is a part of the social anxiety being next to none right now. And also through this whole festival, like I just talked to people. I just met people and I just started talking to them. I started getting a really long conversation with this one guy that I can't remember the name of, and this other guy too that I do remember the name of. He was from France, but he was really good at English to be French, and we just talked about everything and like through the whole festival, and we got a really good connection. I also got a really good connection with a girl actually from Italy. She was really cute. Nothing sexual ever happened to us, but it's okay. I don't really mind. Yeah, we also got like really good conversations going, and it was so nice to just not feel this fear that conversations might be awkward, awkward silence, like fear of rejection, fear of awkward silence. There was no fear, there was no anxiety. It was just completely gone the whole festival. I just started talking to people, and it was the best feeling ever. So social anxiety, next to none. I'm not scared of people anymore, and it's a fantastic feeling, I have to say. Actually, that's one of the biggest things that has happened on this particular like 30-day period, from 4 months to now. It's the social anxiety, man. It's gone pretty much. Like I don't have it anymore. I don't fucking have social anxiety, and it's awesome. It's fucking awesome. The last thing, masculinity. I feel more masculine. I sort of feel more like an alpha male kind of guy. Much because of the female attraction that I've been getting. So whether or not that's like a direct effect from NoFap, I don't really know. Yeah, I just sort of feel more like a man, if you know what I mean. That's also great. I feel very confident in my opinions. It's a funny thing because I'm so honest about my drug use, you know, and nobody else are. And there's plenty of people where I work and people that I know and people I have known who are much worse than me, man. I don't even drink coffee and I basically don't drink alcohol. You know, since I've had a few MDMA experiences and LSD experiences that I find very interesting, so I actually talk about them and I'm not ashamed of it. And because I talk so openly about it, and because I'm not ashamed of it, people think of me as a fucking junkie. Because the more you talk about it, the more it seems to other people that I'm doing it. But I'm not, you know. One of my colleagues, he snorts cocaine every Saturday. I have other colleagues who take much more ecstasy than I do. You know, people are completely irresponsible. Also, drink much more alcohol, and alcohol is one of the worst psychoactive substances out there. And people underestimate it so much because it's legal, but it's so destructive, and it's so. Man, alcohol makes you stupid. It drains you of energy. It tenders up your muscles, which makes it really bad if you wanna get some gains. Alcohol is terrible, and people underestimate it so much. So I was sort of confronted, I guess, by two colleagues, a chef and a waitress. Now the I don't fucking know what happened. Like, for some reason, they just spontaneously pulled a fucking intervention on me. They were like, yeah, I hear you've taken some LSD, Philip. You know that's really dangerous, right? You know you might end up in the streets shooting heroin, right? I was like, what the fuck is going on? And this waitress, like, the whole day, she called me stupid for doing LSD. And she's like one of those who gets drunk, like shit-faced drunk, 3 times weekly. Like every other day, she gets to work and she's like, oh, I have a pounding headache, a fucking hangover to shit. Like, she has demonic hangovers every other day at work. And she's calling me stupid for doing LSD, and it's like, you know, I'm not taking that shit. So I'm telling them, like, it's not as bad as you guys think. It's actually much less destructive than LSD. There's many more people being violent to each other under the influence of alcohol than on LSD. Much more people have died because of alcohol than LSD. LSD does some really interesting things to your brains, and it makes you learn so much about yourself. You have no idea. And I am taking it responsibly. I've only taken it 3 times through 9 months now. So in 9 months, I've had 3 psychedelic experiences. That's it. So no, I'm not addicted. And you know, I say these things, and I say it openly, and I'm not afraid. I'm not taking their shit. I'm like, yeah, 2 alcoholics are trying to teach me about fucking responsible drug use. No, I'm not taking that shit. I know what I'm doing, and I know I'm doing the right thing. I know I'm doing the right thing for myself, and I'm that's why I'm not ashamed, because I'm not addicted. I don't get a chaser effect from MDMA. I don't get a chaser effect from LSD, and for that reason, I feel stable enough. I feel confident enough in this to not. You know, take that kind of shit and just shut up about it. And that's just like when I was talking about masculinity, like that's just an example. But no, I'm not taking shit from people who like strongly disagree with me without having any good arguments. I say what I think, and I'm not afraid to say that. And that has a lot to do with masculinity, and also I think that's much of the reason why I'm experiencing these female attractions, because women just really like men who have their own opinions and who are not afraid to express them, and who are not afraid to think outside the box, and also be honest about their thinking outside the box, I guess you could say, and not ashamed. Women don't like men who are ashamed of anything. So don't be ashamed, don't feel ashamed, don't be the dog with the tail between your legs. You have nothing to be ashamed of, hopefully. If you do, however, you should change that, and you'll notice right away, once you stop being ashamed, once you stop apologizing, once you stop being a pussy in arguments, you know, the women are gonna be all over you. Because they fucking love that. They love that sort of assertiveness. So yeah, masculinity is better than ever. Social anxiety, next to none. Horniness, unfortunately, also through the roof. Energy, yeah, I'm still getting amped up. Awareness, the same as it's been for a long time. Female attractions, also going up. So that's the summary. Thank you guys for watching this 5 months update. I hope it was interesting or helpful or something like that. And I'll see you in the next video. There will be plenty of videos coming up in the future now, because I'm off work, so I have a lot of time. But thank you guys for watching this one, and I'll see you in the next one.